Hi guys, Clash right here, and today I'm bringing you another episode of War Recaps, and today I'm going to show you the clan war against a Chinese clan, and I wasn't actually in this war, which is quite interesting because it gives me the opportunity to kind of look on the war from the outside, see where I think what went wrong, what we could improve, things like that. I think it's quite interesting that I can take an outwards look onto this war, and we can just see straight away that this enemy clan were pretty damn good. I mean, they 2-starred a lot of the top players, Tyrell, Nopsa, Stitch, Gilberto, Daddy Clash, people like that all got 2-star, and then at the bottom they have 3-3-stars, which the bottom usually do get 3-star. It's kind of like a thing that just happens, but this was a small war, so I'm quite surprised that they got 3-3-stars, as the bases weren't that, they weren't easy and they weren't hard, but they weren't exactly, you know, the easiest, so it's quite confusing. So this is base here. I mean, he is using a level 40 heroes. He is the number 8 player on their side. He just get a 3-star, but it's still, they had a good strategy, and props to them really. I mean, our guys did the best they could. We used 2 less attacks because a few people didn't attack, which I'm sure they have plenty of their own personal reasons for that. So Jody didn't use 2 attacks, Nathan and the Imp didn't use 1 attack each, and I'm sure they will explain whatever. So we're going to check out a few high level attacks and then maybe a few lower level attacks. First we're going to look at Stitch's attack on the number 1 player. Now just looking at this base, this is the kind of base I hate attacking, because as you can see all the defences are kind of around this little ring going around the outside of this core, and the reason for that is so the golems like spread out across the outside, and the core is just kind of full of all this really high damage stuff. And if you're lucky enough to get anything in there, without a golem it's very hard to actually get any work done on the town hall. And obviously you've got all these like the collectors, which are high hit points, not the collectors, the storages, sorry, with high hit points, meaning that you have to use a lot of damage to take those out. So we're just going to check this one out. So I'm going to fast forward the beginning of this, because the fast forward of any replay can get a bit boring. He tries to lure, doesn't get that, but I mean he's still successful. So what he's done is he's jumped a golem in there, used wall breakers there, and he's got a second jump which he can use to get into there. So this guy has a hound and a balloon in his clan castle. Now that's not too bad, because a hound, if you don't have too much distractors on it, it's not that bad. So his heroes are now going in with an extra golem, and his golem's gone to the centre, which is good, because if you look, all the stuff in the centre would just destroy heroes. I mean, it really would. So continuing this attack, you see the queen is now about to go in the centre. There's the golem in there, a few wizards going in. He's used a freeze to take some of those Tesla towers out of action. Just go out to clan castle. After clan castle's done, maybe take out that king's stand there, and then take out the town hall. So you've got the king going on the right here doing a bit of work, and you've got the queen taking out town hall right there. Brilliant work from her. He uses the ability right at the last one, so I would have activated it around, but before this, but he really waits for the end of that, her health, to put her ability on. She takes out a whole inferno tower at the queen, and then starts doing some work on the other inferno tower, which she does actually destroy, which gives her the 50%. And then it's also got the cleanup troops for maybe these 3 buildings here, a few buildings there, over here some buildings, things like that, which is just very easy to take out. So really good attack from Stitch. He held off on his heroes and then attacked with the jump spell and the golem into the centre. Really good strategy there. I might actually have to try that out, because that really looked like it worked. So we kind of took out the defences on the left and the right, kind of so no troops got distracted there, and then he went into the core, which I think was quite good. So having a bit of connection problems, we'll just wait for those to finish. Okay guys, we're back. Sorry about that, my connection seemed to drop for some reason, so I don't know why that happened, but we're back. Let's go and analyse another attack. So we're going to just look around here, see what happens. Oh, 1-star from Daddy Clash. That's annoying. So we're going to look at another high attack. So from GA2, I think his name is Gaz, because GA2 kind of, the 2 looks like a Z, so I think his nickname's Gaz. Right, so we're going to go in here, just speed up the beginning bit, because the beginning of any attack's quite boring. So let's have a look at this quick start. Now, the beginning of this raid is a interesting lure. He's used balloons, and presumably that hound's got a lovely balloon in that clan castle right there. So we're just going to continue the raid, and he's got the hound out, and he's just presumably going to take that out. So we're going to fast forward this. Obviously hounds have a lot of hit points, so you have to use a lot of troops to take those out. So he's got a lot of wizards there. He's using a lot of golems. So look at this, I think it's 4 or 5 golems there. And the lava pups are now out. He's dropping his troops to take out the outlying buildings. Now, as I said before, there is a balloon in this clan castle, so he's got to look out for that. He's got his level 40 heroes, so it's quite important that they're placed strategically for him to win the raid, and he has done that very well. Balloon is probably hopefully going to be taken out by that wizard and those archers and that wizard and that witch. Go into the core, put a free spell down, and he's on the course for a very good attack. So his king's on the right there, getting some percentage points. Queen's here in the core, doing quite well. Not many defenses around on her. She's still got a lot of her health. And if you guys didn't know, I think it's levels below, but certainly level 40 queen. If you go to attack a town hall and the queen is on, let's say, 0 health, like next to 0 health, you activate her ability. That ability will take down a whole town hall. Just ability by itself. So I mean, it's very impressive, the actual ability. So if you've got a really high level heroes, you can take down a town hall with very little health on the queen. So the king's there with a lot of health, taking out some buildings. Queen's on the right, on the left here, sorry, taking out these buildings. A lot of stuff there. Now, this is very interesting. I didn't realise this. This guy had a builder's hut in this corner, and all of his buildings like this are like one space out. Now, I know the reasoning behind this, because I used to do this. This is so there's less space for people to drop their troops. Now, the problem with this in war is that it gives very easy percentage points. So obviously that builder's hut there, and it's just very easy to take down things like this. This barracks here and this armor camp could be taken down by archers, etc., etc. On the right here, we've got the minions. Presuming there'll be archer towers up here, but still, make sure your defenses, your outlying buildings are very close to your archer towers on the outside of your base, so they don't get picked off for extra percentage points. So good raise there from Gaz, 65%. And I'm just going to analyse one more attack, maybe a bit of a lower down attack. Let's go for a Dowdy's attack. Dowdy Clash attack, 77%. If I can actually press the button. There we go. So it's on the number 13 player. Let's hope my internet hasn't gone down again. Nope, it's still up. Right. So let's just quickly, before we go into this, let's have a look at this base. The base has the same kind of concept. Trying to take the golems on the outside, so whatever goes to the core just gets fried. And taking from the top might be a sensible option. I don't know where he takes it from. Let's just quickly speed this up. Okay, so he takes it from the top there. You see he's got all those golems there. I think that's 3 or 4 golems. I think 4 golems there, which are at the top there, which is quite impressive. That's a lot of golems to use. And then he's going to jump over this 2 buildings here to get to the core, I hope. Oh, he's going to just use 1 there and the second one there. He could have probably done that in 1, but it's safe to do it in 2. So this guy's got a hound and a balloon in his clan castle. So that balloon won't do a massive amount of damage for the golems in the meantime. But if he lets it going, if he leaves the balloon to keep going on at the golems, yes, it will do a lot of damage. So he's got some high-level giants in his clan castle, usually some wizards, I presume. He's got his king in the core as well as his golems, so his king's quite alright at the moment. Taking out that other king, jumps back out and then back into the core. Let's just quickly stop this and have a look. He's still got 2 golems in the core and then 1 at the top that's jumping over the wall. He's got both his Beckers on the right there, but that's fine because his Beckers probably wouldn't have mattered going into the core because he's got his heroes and a lot of golems in the core, as well as some giants and wizards, so should be fine. He's got his lightning spell spare, which he can use to get extra percentage points if he need, but it doesn't look like he's going to need it because this is a southern teaser base. Obviously, as you see all the percentage points, it looks quite easy to get to town hall. And going from the top there, gone down, I forgot to say, the southern teaser kind of distractor base, but quite weak from the top there. So yeah, it's a really good attack. I mean, well thought out. Those jumps well placed and very safe. I think it's one of the best ways to say it. So still going around. His king's ability is now on because he's not really needing to save his king's ability for those extra tiny percentage points because he's quite far into raid now. Still got his queen up. If he had golems and a few other troops up, he probably could have got a 3-star, but just wasn't very lucky with how his golems played out. On the right here, look at all these lovely percentage points you can get. He's also got that lightning and lots of archers. So, nope, there goes my connection. So, I am quite happy with the analysis of that raid. He's just going to get loads of percentage points up here, get loads of lovely percentage points across there. I think my connection might have gone again. Yep, back to you in a sec. Okay guys, I'm back, and I have sorted out my connection for a second time, sorry. And I'm just going to go back to this. So, I've done all the raids I'm going to do today. I've shown you the 3 that I'm going to analyse, and I just want to say a quick few notes. One, probably one of the big reasons why they won this was their kind of dedication, their attack strategies. They had all but 2 attacks used and those 2 attacks I presume wouldn't have made a massive difference, but they still did good. We did amazing as well. Like Lunar Rising, I can't put them down. They got 37 stars. That's only 2 off the other team with 2 less attacks. So I mean, it's not exactly like anyone did anything bad. You just got to think about making sure everyone can attack, etc., etc. And also, I think the Clan Castle troops may have played a part. I don't know. I've never really liked having hounds in the Clan Castle, because I never thought they were like a massive pro to the attack or the defense. But this war, that seemed to help them, so I guess I might experiment with that. So yeah, thank you very much guys for watching.